Hey friends, this is Jessie Redmond Fawcett. She's a game changer, she's a history maker, and if it were not for Harlem Rhapsody by Victoria Christopher Murray, I would have never known her name. Let's talk about a book. Look, Harlem Rhapsody is the epitome of your mama telling you to stay out in grown folks' business, okay? Because there was a lot of grown folk business happening in here. Harlem Rhapsody is the story of Jessie Redmond Fawcett and her time as a literary editor at the Crisis magazine right before the Harlem Renaissance started. And that's important because people call Jessie the midwife of the Harlem Renaissance. She is responsible for nurturing some of the greatest Black literary voices, Langston Hughes, Countee Cullen, Nella Larson. They all worked with her. So we get to see that throughout this story. We get to see a Black woman who in 1919 was not chasing after a family. She didn't want to be a wife. She didn't want to be a mother. She wanted to write. She wanted to have a career. Now, with all that being said, Sister Girl was having a very, very, very long affair with W.E.B. Du Bois. And I get it. You know, we hold our historical fiction, our historical figures to very high regards. We always want to speak kindly and positively of them, but they were also just people. And sometimes people be doing people stuff. And that's what Will and Jessie were doing. Now, I will say there were definitely plenty of times I was like, Jessie, sister, you have got to stand up. When she threw that party, I said, you have taken it a smidge too far. But even experiencing her have that relationship in the early 1900s. I have nothing but great things to say about this book. I will say that Victoria Christopher Murray has said that she wants people to read it through their 20th century eyes. And I highly suggest doing that because my second read through was like that and it changed the story for me a bit. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. This is actually CBS's book club pick of the month. So check it out. Meet this lady because she deserves to be talked about. She deserves to be revered just like everybody else. Have a good day.